Gentlemen podcast.
What up?
We're back bringing you another episode. We missed you. No, not really. We're keeping up.
Of course we did.
Yeah.
Say we didn't miss them.
No, we missed you. We got some funny stories this week. Continuation to a story for Joe. He recently had was it both ends? Colonoscopy and
Endoscopy. Yep. Colonoscopy and endoscopy I had last Friday. Friday before. Yeah, it was interesting.
So
but hold on, we skipped over what's in your cup.
Yeah, can we go to
Let's
what's
back
in
up.
the cup
Let's-
before
Oh, my
what's
God.
I
up
know you're
Joe's ass?
excited to
I'm
hear
excited.
about stuff up my butt.
I am excited about the story. So
Yeah, let's go in the cup before we go into Joe's ass.
all right, fine.
In the cup before in the butt.
So what do we got in the cup? Who's kicking it off?
I'll start. Tito's and bubbly.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
It's a theme with you guys and me too, because I'm still on water. I still can't have booze, they're telling me.
Well, I mean, this is kind of like that go-to drink for our keto.
I'm jealous that you're able to have a drink.
Yeah, that's true.
I had half a beer at my fantasy draft last week, and my stomach was like,
Yeah, you can't deal with it.
Which is terrible being in the business.
Yeah. I mean, it's I'm trying to get back into the keto routine because I've been traveling, so it's kind of like,
It's hard when you travel.
hard.
Yeah. I mean, you do a little bit of
It's hard-
drinking,
it's
you do a
hard
little bit of
normally,
eating, you
but-
do a little bit of this, a little that. So,
And when you were traveling, you don't want to limit yourself to like, oh, we have this famous dish that's, amazing where you were, and then you're never going to be able to fucking
yeah.
eat it because you're keto.
Well,
Like, you got to live life a little bit too, right?
a lot of the food. So I went to Sweden. A lot of the food that's over there, it's a lot of fish, a lot of salad. I mean, like I said, with
I
the
guess
keto,
that's true. They're not fat Americans like we are. I'm thinking like, I want the greasy
No,
bacon
they're-
burger
I mean,
with the deep fried onion rings. And
they're-
Well, greasy bacon burger is fine as long as you don't have the bread.
yeah, which I did one night. One night we,
I want everything deep fried and battered and
one night we
breadcrumbs.
went. We had a party we went to, and we got back at like say 1:30 in the morning. I feel like we didn't eat enough. We were just kind of like drunk a little bit, so we found a McDonald's that was open. So I had like a Big Mac and a quarter pounder, no bun.
Did they
And-
call it a quarter pounder?
Yeah, it was called a quarter pounder.
Is it the same as like the Big
Yeah.
Mac? Is it the same as it is here?
Same fucking thing. The only difference that they had chicken wings.
Was there beer
Chicken
in
wings?
McDonald's?
Chicken wings.
Interesting.
No beer. Oh, actually, no. There was beer. Yes, there is.
That's my favorite thing about international McDonald's.
Yes, there was beer. And I think other than that, the menu is pretty much the same.
They usually have local items, but they'll have the fan favorites too, right?
Yeah.
I remember when I was in Italy, they had like a frutti di mare, which is like a fried sea platter of like fish and scallops and galamad and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Because Italians, that's what they eat.
That's what they eat, right? So yeah. So I mean, for the most part, I tried to stick as close to keto as possible. We went out for a nice steak dinner the one night. It was like a fantastic fucking ribeye, and it was like, all right,
The
this
steak
is
is usually pretty safe as long as you don't have like potato with it.
exactly. I had whatever cauliflower bullshit that they gave us, and
Yeah.
I was like, all right, this is fine.
I like cauliflower.
So do I.
Like, I've always enjoyed it. Like when people's like, "Oh, it's disgusting." I'm like, no, it's
Yeah,
tasty.
no, it's. I mean,
My
Like
cut.
and the rice cauliflower, like when it's like all chopped up to
Yeah.
look like potatoes, that's pretty good too.
I had cauliflower pretzels
oh, that's
last week that were phenomenal.
good. Yeah.
They smelled like death because cauliflower doesn't smell good
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
But they tasted like a hard, like crunchy cauliflower. Delicious.
Huh, not bad.
And they were keto. I think they were keto.
Well, yeah,
friendly. I know they're
cauliflower is keto
I
friendly.
know they're gluten free
Yeah.
because my sister-in-law is GF.
But yeah, I mean, I gained like, I don't know, like let's say 3 pounds on the way while I was there. But first 2 days I'm back, I lost
You'll
it.
drop it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I dropped it already. So now it's kind of like getting back in the routine of whatever. So going back to drinking Tito's and bubbly.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
I'll stick with my water, unfortunately. So,
Yeah.
all right,
All right.
back to my butt.
Back to your story.
Getting back to your ass.
So we need a play-by-play of, I know you had to drink some stuff.
So,
And then what happened, and then I know we got some audio clips of you just letting it rip, but
to say the least.
so yeah, go for it.
So, it all started on a Thursday morning. So the day before your test, you're not allowed to eat or drink anything other than a clear liquid diet, and no reds, oranges, certain color food dyes you couldn't have because it will stain the inside of your colon when they're roto-rooting you or colonoscopying you, whatever you want to call it.
They just don't want the color to transfer on the roto-rooter. That's what it is.
Well,
No. I'm kidding.
Yes,
I'm
that's
kidding.
exactly it. So all liquids, water, chicken broth was all I had the day before.
Yeah.
And then at 5 o'clock, you got to start taking, it's called Suprep. It's prescription strength laxatives is what it is. That come in 2 comically large bottles.
So colon blow.
Essentially. Yes. So, when everyone who has kids, we all do, when you go to buy the Tylenol for your kids, that bottle was smaller than the bottle of laxative I had to drink twice.
Wow.
So those ones are usually like 4.5 ounces.
Yeah.
This was a 6-ounce bottle.
Okay.
Almost a full fucking, almost the size of a nip.
Yeah.
So it's like the small setting on a Keurig.
Yes.
Okay.
So you had to pour that into this cup they gave with you, which has branding potential. You got to figure out a way to brand that for somebody.
Yeah.
It'd be funny. And you fill it up with 10 ounces of water because you got to make it into a 16-ounce cup.
Okay.
Because it's diluted. So you drink that down to say, you can drink as kind of quick as you can, followed by 2 more 16-ounce cups of water because you're about to unleash all fury onto your toilet bowl.
Can you funnel it?
I drink pretty quick to begin with. So I just necked it down.
I can't imagine it tastes very well, so I don't think
it was great flavored. It was great flavored. It wasn't terrible.
Was it really great flavored?
Was it like the medicine grape flavor?
It was Dimetappy.
Okay.
Oh,
Or
that's not bad.
or
It's not terrible.
Maybe more like a
Because when you're
Delsum.
an adult, it's not terrible.
So
right?
Delsum. So I think Delsum is one of the better tasting cough medicines.
Yeah.
It tasted like that.
Okay.
So it was on the better side of cough medicine.
Okay.
It didn't give you that.
Yeah.
When you're done with it. So you chug that down and then.
Kind on the way in,
So then
not so much
Not
on the
so
way
much
out.
on the way out.
So then you're waiting for this, massive explosion to happen. And, I'm ready for it. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, I'm starting to get a little crampy. And, my wife looks, you okay? I'm like, honestly, compared to everything I've been dealing with, this
It's nothing.
is
yeah.
nothing. Like, it feels
It's when you start
normal.
It's when you start sweating. It's when you have to worry.
Yeah. So I get upstairs for the first round of, my shitting. And which I recorded for you guys. I can play some of the sounds we want to really
That's fucking
disgust people.
disgusting. I love it.
It is exactly what you expect it to be. So
So how long between you finishing the
voice notes
before you finish the liquid
did I
before
start,
you
start
started?
pooping?
Yeah.
Probably about, for me, half hour, 40 minutes or so, I'd say.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like you drank it and it instantaneously happened like I was expecting. Again, it also could have been that my insides are just fucking destroyed at this point. They're just all ridden with pus. I have no fucking idea. So we'll get there. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Okay.
So you start this and you take the first dose at 5 o'clock, and you shit, and then you have an appointment before 11 a.m. You take the second dose at 8 o'clock the night before. If it's after 11 a.m., you got to take it 5 hours before. So my appointment was 10:30. My second dose is 8 o'clock at night.
It's just basically to just make sure you
Flush out your system.
everything right.
So I take the second dose. I shit some more. My wife and son sleep downstairs because he usually sleeps in bed with us. I'm like, babe, I might be up and down like every 15 minutes tonight.
Yeah.
So she's like, we'll have a camp out downstairs. So they camped out downstairs. And I pooped a couple more times. Nothing crazy. And we get to there, so I think I'm ready the next morning. We get up and we head out to the hospital.
Okay.
So
Now, are you feeling anything in the morning? Like anything came out after, or?
I pooped a little bit in the morning.
Do you have any accidents?
I did not.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's a
No.
good one.
No accident. So my toilet
No-
is literally 2
no
steps
leakage?
from the bed. No leakage. My butthole's tight. Tight butthole here, guys. Tight butthole. So we get up the next day. We go down there, and again, I couldn't drink anything after, I want to say it was like 8 a.m. was my cutoff time, or 7 a.m. was my cutoff time for drinking the day of.
Okay.
So I think it was like 5 or 6 hours before, whatever that was. I had to stop drinking. So I
Right.
drank a big glass of water before then because I'm sure you guys see me drink here all the time. I'm a thirsty
Yeah,
guy.
you get thirsty. Yeah.
So we get there and we go in. They give me, I go into a room. I change. You can pop a bottle. It's
No,
okay.
it's all right. Didn't want to interrupt.
So we get up to the hospital. We get into the room. I get changed. Put my clothes in the thing. They can put my IV in. You know, they gotta give me. They tell you not to take your diet. So I have diabetes, and they said don't take the medicine. So I didn't take it. So then my blood sugar was a little off. So they gave me a little insulin.
Well, they told you not to take it, so
rightly so, yeah. So, but they say it's more dangerous in anesthesia being low blood sugar than high blood sugar because it's harder to bring your blood sugar up to the level they need than to bring it down to the level you need because insulin acts much faster than the way we digest and everything.
Gotcha.
So they give me all the stuff I need. They wheel me into the room. I get in there, start talking with the nursing staff. They're like, oh yeah, I went to, high schools down the street from like Jersey City. I'm like, oh yeah. And then,
they're like 3, 2.
They start putting on some Barry
no,
White.
so they're talking about North Bergen. I'm like, yeah, we didn't like North Bergen at prep. And I'm like, okay, can you just take a couple deep breaths? I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. I went, and that was it. It was lights out. The next thing I remember was being in the recovery room. So
okay, here's a question. When you woke up, was it one of those you start having a weird conversation with your wife or with a nurse?
No. Okay. So I don't know if this is because of my body over the years, but so it reminded me a lot of. So when I was in my first freshman year of college, and I say it that way because I had two freshman years at two different colleges at Rutgers. I used to judge how good my nights were by how little I remembered. Yeah. Because I used to be a blackout drinker. You give me, I love vodka. I go lights out. It's just like, I go on autopilot and it's like, woo! And so when I woke up, it reminded me of waking up and where am I? What room is this? I woke up in frat house common rooms. I woke up in girls' dorm rooms. I woke up under a fucking porch that had lattice around it. It took me 5 minutes to find out how I got in there to get out. Don't know why that seemed like a good idea. Oh, it looks comfy.
So here's a question regarding that part, that porch. Are you a snorer? And did people think that there was a bear under the porch?
I am very much a snorer now. Back then, I was more of a moaner first. At Rutgers, so when I used to fall asleep, so I was heavier.
Similar to Ray with his
moose balls. Yep.
But I'm more I'll be like, huh. I'll be making those kind of sounds to the point where at Rutgers, one of the teachers had to say, "Could someone wake him up, please?" Because I was moaning so loud in class. My friends are sitting there hysterical laughing because I'm moaning in the middle of class,
And back then, iPhones weren't a thing, so there was no video of it.
No, exactly.
So did you know the owners of the house where you fell asleep?
It was
whatever under the porch.
It was a fraternity house. So I don't know. Maybe I dropped something down there and I was looking for it the night before, and then
just passed out.
It looked comfortable. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna lay here for a minute, and then you wake up. I mean, how many bathrooms have I woken up like that before in my life?
Yeah, I've done that a few times.
And it was just the lights came on. I opened my eyes. I'm like, whoa.
What happened? Yeah.
Yeah. And then the nurse comes in.
Best sleep of your life.
Yes. I mean, I don't know if I really classify it as sleep because it was just, I don't know, maybe because I don't sleep right. For me, waking up, turning over and falling asleep is part of the sleep process to me. Just
gotcha. Okay.
Going down and coming up was like blacking out more to me, honestly.
Okay.
I hate to say it.
No, yeah, it makes sense.
So I wake up and, the nurse comes in and says, "Hey, how you doing?" Checking on me. Everything okay? I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. A little thirsty." So he gets me some water and everything. And then the nurse who was in the room with me, one of the, I don't know, it wasn't the anesthesiologist, but one of the OR nurses who do this procedure, comes and says, "Okay, so the endoscopy was a success. We were able to do that. But you weren't fully prepped with your colonoscopy, so we have to go back and do it again. We weren't able to complete it. So I have to go back now and a month or two and do another colonoscopy.
Why so late? Why a month or two?
Just their schedule.
Oh, okay.
This first appointment.
It's no, something has to heal first.
So yeah. So my first appointment.
Sorry.
Well, he said he was saying he's probably a little looser now, right?
Yes, I'm need my butthole to have time to get tighter again, so I don't poop the bed, right? So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, just the next prep. So they finally called me yesterday to, talk about the rescheduling.
So did you do something wrong? What was?
I guess I'm just a shitty guy.
They're gonna double the dose next time.
Hey,
That's what they're gonna do.
More of that laxative shit.
So the whole prep has changed. So I need to now fast for 2 days before the procedure.
Okay.
But in addition to that, I gotta start taking. So they told me, I didn't realize that was the $100 was really expensive for this medicine. So like, yeah, we're not gonna use that next time. They're gonna use over the counter stuff that I can buy,
Oh, okay.
like a Miralax. I think she was saying.
Yeah.
You just use more of it, I guess.
I told you they're going to double dosage.
But what they have me doing now is they have me starting on, if my appointment's on Friday, starting on Monday taking
Holy
laxatives.
shit.
So I'm gonna have
Seriously.
so I'm gonna have
You're literally
laxatives.
shitting all week.
I'm gonna have laxatives in my system for the entire week, and then so hoping that's gonna soften everything up in me.
Yeah.
And then
So how are
when
you
I'm-
going to manage that with work?
Work from home.
I mean,
He
so
can't.
so
He-
so
he
they don't.
travels.
They said they don't want me taking laxatives all day, like 1 dose a day. So they said like
Yeah, but
you
still-
take it at nighttime is when you take it.
All right.
You know,
I guess.
What happens when you're in a sales meeting and your ass explodes?
So
Wait, so one dose is a full bottle, or
I don't know.
Oh,
yet.
right.
We haven't
Well, 'cause
talked
it's
about
going to
the
be a
full
different.
prep
It's
yet.
going to be a
No,
different
I know.
type now.
Yeah.
So
but all right.
But so here's the thing, right? If
That's insane.
again, you learn being on the road as much as I am. Lowe's bathrooms are nice. Hotels, you need to really go to take it to poop. You find like a Hilton, a DoubleTree, you park in a parking lot. You walk right in like you belong there. You find
Of course, yeah.
the bathroom, you go take a shit.
Yeah.
You know, these are things you just learn from being on the road all fucking
yeah,
day.
but your time may be a little less before you need to be on a roll.
Or you just gotta be more vigilant. You know, you can't, you feel bubble guts a little bit. You can't say, oh, I can make it to the next rest stop.
You got to be aware of your surroundings, even if you don't have to poop, because you're not
Yeah.
going to know when it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's gonna suck ass.
Yeah, you can't be in the
Um,
middle of bumblefuck unless bring a bucket and a pair of socks with you.
I'm not gonna lie. I have
why
shit my
socks?
pants on the road.
It's a story from someone that I remember.
Oh, yeah.
There's a comedian who has a story about that. I just listened to him today with Kreischer or one of them, Joe List.
Oh no,
He,
I didn't hear that.
so
No,
they-
this is a mutual friend of ours that it was either socks or he took off his shirt. I don't remember.
No, this guy like shit in someone's shoe. He was like, he got so drunk he shit in her shoe in the closet, didn't realize it went down in his pants leg. Woke up, track shoe
I
over the
did
house.
hear that story.
Yes.
Yes, I did hear that story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
Yeah, no, that was a good one.
As we're on the
Totally.
right topic. Yes.
Literally.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, I need to go back and do
it
another
all over again.
colonoscopy, not endoscopy.
Well,
But again, literally felt like, again, I don't know if I'm going to feel more next time because I don't know how far to go to get my asshole before they hit poop. Right? Because that's what essentially
what
happened,
happened, yeah.
right?
so they have no other, like, did they have any results of?
They got results from the endoscopy.
Okay.
I got a
They said
call
everything was
yesterday.
fine?
They said that everything with the endoscopy, they took some biopsies out. Said it all came back normal. There's a certain type of bacteria that they look for in guts that can be problematic, I guess. They said there was no signs of that bacteria for me.
All right, so that's good.
So it's great that they didn't call me and say, hey, you got cancer or something, right?
Yeah.
But it's almost like, you know, I don't want cancer, but just tell me what the fuck it is.
Yeah, just figure it out.
You want an answer?
Yeah. I'm just like so tired of
Yeah.
fucking feeling nauseous in the morning and then, you know, like having to puke the one time going home from here, you know,
Yeah.
fucking everything. Like,
Well,
So
on
it's-
the bright side, you're still losing weight.
I've kind of been hovering around 303 since I stopped. So, and I'm like, I want to lose more weight, but I don't know what's going to, like, I kind of stopped trying to lose weight and just eating when I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know if I'm even holding in fucking nutrients at this point, you know? like,
Yeah.
It's just,
Well,
but
hopefully,
we'll figure it out. You know, I have doctors. I pay a shit ton of money for health insurance. I had to go today and get fucking blood work done because I'm a procrastinator. I do everything last minute, and I need to get my
Yeah,
biometric health
I
screening.
am too. I think that's a guy thing.
yeah, it's a guy thing. It's definitely a guy thing.
Like I had to get this stuff in by September 1st. Biometric screening data.
No, Jesus.
Like I am like
Yeah.
I'm there.
it's literally like
I'm going to my doctor's office tomorrow, dropping off the form saying, "Hey, I need this tomorrow."
yeah. Please fill it out.
And if you don't, I'm making these numbers up. Like, just sign the paper.
Just tell me what it is and sign
just
it.
stamp it and sign. Like, whatever. But yeah.
Well, yeah. So hopefully, we'll have an update.
Well, we'll definitely have an update.
We'll have an update in a couple
what-
weeks, a couple months.
Do we have the audio clip?
oh, and the audio clip, I did not. Hold on.
Don't deprive our listeners of this.
Oh yeah.
Yes, hold on. Voice memo. I never know how to fucking find this, so I just search for it. All right, which one do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6?
Let's go with 4.
4. Okay, so this is a 5-second audio clip. Let's see how this one sounds. Here's number 3.
Oh my god. It's like a fucking water gun.
It's like, it's not like a regular little one you give to your like 3-year-old. It's the one you get
like
that
a super soaker.
No, the one you get
you gotta pump up before.
No, the one you get where you pull the whole fucking water.
Yeah.
The big long stick out and you hold it up and you go. That one. That's what that sounded like coming out of my asshole.
Oh my god.
So
yeah, that's rough.
But again, like, I'm sure for you two who have normal digestive systems right now, it would be terrible. But like for me, it wasn't bad. Like everyone kept saying it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be terrible. I'm like, this is like
it wasn't that bad.
This is a good Monday.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah. It wasn't as bad as you thought.
Yeah. Not at all.
I think the worst part was downing the medication, the X-Lax.
Even that wasn't bad for me, just because I'm the kind of knucklehead all my life that like I'll pound something. Like I've drank whole glasses of like curdled milk because I'll just take a big long gulp.
Not realizing it's like
that was off, you know. Like,
yeah.
So, but it was it was something you guys are going to do probably at some point in your life too.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true. I think
I win first.
Hopefully,
you're first.
Hopefully not back to back.
Hopefully not back to back. And hopefully not anytime soon.
We still go do it together. It'd be fun for the podcast.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We can podcast ourselves going under and then waking up like
3, 2.
Yeah. And then hear the doctors saying about us behind our backs, you know.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's okay. All right, moving on to a lighter note. We're going to talk about some upcoming fall TV and some stuff that just came out recently.
Lots of good stuff.
Lots of good stuff. So I think first we're going to kick it off with the return
El Camino
of Breaking Bad.
Can you see the goose? Can you literally see the goosebumps on my arm right now,
dude? Man,
that is.
So you haven't seen the trailer yet?
I have not.
So just to give you, I'm not even going to play the audio. I'm just going to give you like a quick.
I have not
overview.
Been more psyched for something on TV.
Yeah.
Than this.
I mean, what's cool is it's on Netflix, right? You finally got Netflix.
I've had Netflix for a while now. Relax.
What, like 3 months?
More than 3 months.
Did it come with your cable package, or did you just start leeching?
No, I pay for it. I pay for it legally.
So
my Hulu comes with my cell phone package.
Yeah, that's true. So Breaking Bad. So what it started with, it was basically
a discount for Disney Plus then.
Maybe, yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. So it started with a camera panning down. It was like kind of viewing the lights first, and the ceiling lights coming down, and then it starts to focus on. Remember Skinny Pete? So he kind of looks the same, just a little bit older.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, meth will do that to you.
Yeah. But he doesn't have his hat on, right? So you can actually see his hair.
Oh, he may actually. I didn't even think of that. He may actually look the same and just never seen him with that hat.
We've never seen him with that hat, right?
True.
So, then he's surrounded with like 4 or 5, I guess DEA agents, you want to call it.
They're interrogating him.
Yeah, they're interrogating him, and he goes, I don't know where Jesse Pinkman is. If I knew where he was, I wouldn't tell you anyways. They had him locked up, cooking meth for however long, and you guys want to find him. And
I'm not going to help you put Jesse Pinkman back in the cage.
Back in the cage, exactly. So, and then I think after that it starts to fade out, and it gives the title. It says El Camino, and it says like a Breaking Bad movie. Yeah, some shit like that. So really? I was like, oh man, and it's coming out soon. It's coming out in like 2 months.
That gives me the tingles.
I know.
Because do you watch Better Call Saul?
I only watched the first 2 seasons. I didn't watch the second.
It's been off for a while though.
No, it's coming back. It'll come back.
It's coming back, but it's been.
They do the whole year. It's the same thing like Walking Dead, and it's on AMC, so they do the whole year.
For some reason, it seems like it's been longer. That's been off the air.
Yeah, but
I think it's just because so much shit has come out is why it seems longer too. Like this year,
it's been a long time since it's been Breaking Bad.
But someone's Siri just went off.
That was his.
Okay. No, it's just crazy that like I'm excited for this now, man.
Yeah,
that's like top 5 best series for me, maybe top 3.
Yeah, for me too.
You know?
I mean, I didn't,
It
and
took
I
me-
didn't even start it until like maybe season 3.
I watched it all on Netflix or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think
It took me a long
got
time to get through
into it until
I got you into it.
Yeah, so it had to be maybe mid season 3 or maybe even season 4 was when I started watching it live.
Yeah.
Well, it took me the first 2 seasons are big with the whole cancer stuff, and right as I started watching, it was like maybe a year after my dad had like died of cancer.
Yeah.
And like I'd be watching it, and like I'd watch an episode, and I'd just be like hysterical, fucking crying. I'm like, I can't do this shit. I'm like, fuck you, Breaking Bad. I'm not watching it. And I turned it off. I put it behind me for a long time, and then I finally got through the first 2 seasons, and then I was healed better. I was out of
the whole thing, the whole situation. Yeah,
my situation had changed, and it's just.
What I'm curious to know is
I'm actually contemplating
rewatching it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think
I'm gonna have to.
I'll definitely rewatch it.
I've rewatched Lost in the last like 2 years.
That I haven't watched in a long time.
I got my wife into it. She binged through it like no time.
I would like to know if who's back.
Well, yeah,
Like
it's
in the
funny.
movie, right?
I was thinking because I was talking to my friend at work.
Well, who's
about
alive
this.
still?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Who's still alive?
Right, Gus is
There's
dead.
not a lot of people that are still alive.
Yeah, I mean, who's
Like
really there?
Walt's family.
Walt's family. So
Walt
you're gonna
minus Hank.
How badass would it be if his son became like a kingpin? What was his fucking name?
Walter Jr.
Walter Jr. with the
Walter
crutches.
Jr.
How badass would it be like if his mom tells him everything, he steps up into the family business.
He knows already.
knows.
Does he know?
Yeah, he knew with the last couple episodes.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
remember when he got the phone call from him?
That's right. But what if he stepped up and became fucking?
What the hell was his nickname?
It's been so long.
Flynn.
Flynn.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, I mean,
So Skylar's alive.
Skylar's definitely alive. Yeah, I mean, I want to see if
Maria's alive.
I would definitely want to see it. Yeah, they're not on fucking IMDb. All they're showing is Jesse Pinkman and Skinny Pete.
There's so many
That's
people
it.
that are in the trailer, right?
Yeah.
Beneke is alive, but I think he's paralyzed.
He's paralyzed,
But he's
yeah.
alive.
Ooh, how cool would it be if Bill Burr's back in it?
He might be.
Yeah,
Saul is still alive.
of course.
Yeah, but he's often. I mean, we've seen where he is, right?
I don't know.
So in Better Call Saul, the very beginning of it,
They'll
you
probably
see,
tie that in.
Oh, like he's in like witness protection, right? He was like the ice cream place.
Well, no, he goes into his own protection essentially.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
working
that's
at,
what it is. Yeah.
He makes a joke about it in the episode. He's like, well, maybe one day I'll be manager of a Cinnabon, in a mall, and that's
what it is,
That's
yeah.
he's a manager of a Cinnabon in the mall,
Yeah,
and that's his life now.
that's what it is.
So-
you may see how he in the movie
How he got there.
See how he got there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, we won't know until it's out. But it's soon enough. It's coming.
Yeah, but like aside from those couple people, that like who else?
I
is-
just hope Netflix
It
does
doesn't.
okay with that.
IMDb doesn't say anything.
I don't think I don't think there are any.
But I just hope, like, have you seen any of the Netflix movies?
Yeah.
Like, I saw the one with Will Smith with the Bright, I think it was called.
Yeah, that was all right.
It was all right, and that's all.
That was a sci-fi movie. I mean, it depends on who's making the fucking movie, right?
Yeah, but again, it's
Okay.
a huge name actor, right?
Yes.
With Will Smith, he's arguably
Yeah.
top 5 of the A-list, right?
Yes. But I mean, Netflix also. I mean, their shows are much better than their movies.
I'm just afraid that this is going to feel like Entourage movies.
I don't
But
think
the
so
Entourage
because the
movie
original creator is still attached to this movie.
Yes, but because we've become used to this format of television now, where it's serial television,
Yeah.
right? Is this just going to feel like a 2-hour episode? And again,
I don't know. I mean, because they never spun it. They never spun it as it would be a multi-part movie. They only said it was going to be one movie.
no. But what I'm saying is that, like, again, I loved Entourage when it was on.
Yeah.
And when the movie came out, I was excited.
It was just one long episode.
It was a 2-hour, hour and a half minute long episode, whatever it was. I haven't seen anyone take the TV show to a movie and do it well. Is my concern.
I gotcha.
And because again, if this wasn't one of my top 3 or 5 shows, I wouldn't be as concerned about it.
Yeah.
But I just
You want them to do it right.
yes,
Yeah.
I hate when like Indiana Jones is one of my all-time favorite fucking series.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Crystal Skull, if you take a step back, it wasn't any more unrealistic than the other the things, right? There are other ones that are just religion. This is aliens. They're both batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Whatever. But it put a sour taste in the mouth with the franchise now. I just hope that I would rather see them do like a
I feel the same way with Die Hard.
Yeah,
I guess.
Once you got past 3, it was kind of done.
Yeah.
I'd argue 3 was my favorite one.
Okay.
3 and 1 are
Very close.
very close.
Yeah.
Again, but
No, I see what you're saying. But I mean, I'm hoping that with the original creator, the budget that he has from Netflix, I mean, it'll make it decent.
I mean, I do have faith. I do have trust in Vince Gilligan.
Yeah.
I do have trust in him. He is a brilliant mind.
It's his
You're
baby,
right.
essentially, right?
You're right.
Do you
you
think
hope.
it's a one and done? Or you think there's like a cliffhanger at the end of the...
I think it's one and done. I don't think
the characters like Aaron Paul and Bryan Cranston still want to be attached.
do you think Vince really wants to do it though?
Officially, he's not officially...
Nobody officially. I have a feeling he may still be alive.
He's going to be alive.
They never showed him actually dead.
That's the rule in film.
They never actually show him as a dead character.
Initially, like, I really wanted him to still be alive, but like, part of me, I don't know. Part of me, like, I
Felt like his
maybe just let it be.
Yeah.
Like, don't, because I don't want them to make him still alive no real good reason.
What I don't want it to be, how can I put it? A shitty ending to the story. That's what I don't want.
Yeah.
Yes,
Does that
because
make sense?
And that had a good ending.
They ended it well.
Exactly. I don't want this to mess up the ending.
Yes, I agree with that because I feel that's what happened with Entourage too.
Yeah.
Because you had a satisfying ending, and then they came back. Yeah.
For the movie.
Yeah, a satisfying ending for Walt.
Well, technically,
that's what the show was about. It was Walt's journey.
Walt.
No, but that's what I mean. That's why, like, a part of me doesn't want him to like end up being alive.
He's gonna be. They can't do a Breaking Bad movie without Walter White.
Yeah, but you have flashbacks.
No, not just the fly. I'm saying you can't do a Breaking Bad movie without Walter White. He was the main character of the show.
Flashbacks is a cheap way out too. It's a cheap storytelling device.
But you want to bring him back alive just for a 2-hour movie and that's it?
Yes, but they have to do it right. They have to do it right. They can't do it.
If they brought him back alive, I'd want more than just one movie. Like, I'd want the show back.
I guess.
Me personally.
Yeah.
But will Jesse be an interesting enough character to
hold it by himself? Because it was like a duo. It was like that Lethal Weapon, like.
And I got tired of his spiraling at the end. Like, all right,
he spiraled all the time.
But it got just like over the top. Like at the end, I felt like when he's driving around just hurling
bags of money
out of his fucking car. Like, come on.
But that was his thing. He spiraled every possible chance that he could spiral.
And
when he bought his grandma's house or his aunt's house.
But that's the question: is that going to be an interesting story plot device? It's just watching him spiral.
No, he's not going to spiral. Now he's going to be hiding. I think.
What is his character done? Like, is he hiding?
He's hiding.
Did he go?
He's got no money.
Did he go after Brock?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
The cartel's gone.
We're gonna have to wait and see.
Did he start cooking again on his own? Because
no, he's probably like, fuck this, I'm done. Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah, there's a lot of different directions that this can go.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too. So another show that that recently came out, I guess a week or two ago, MindHunters season 2.
Oh yeah.
I know. So I'm a big fan of serial killer shows. I love
suspense thriller dramas.
Right. So I was a big fan of Dexter when Dexter came out. I tried getting ready to watch it. He fucking hated it.
I couldn't get into it.
I actually never watched Dexter.
Dexter, the first 4 seasons were very awesome.
Hold on, wait for the mic drop here, guys. I never watched Walking Dead.
Oh, you gotta start that. Hold on. All right.
Yeah.
So let me go back.
One show at a time.
Yeah. So, Dexter, I think seasons 1 through 4 were really good. It kind of started to die off after that, but they were really good. The Following. Do you remember The Following? It was on for very short,
2 seasons. It was about
3 seasons. Kevin Bacon.
Yes.
And a couple other people.
That first season was
very well done.
When I saw that, I was so excited because I felt I found my new Lost. Because it had that same
kind of
not
mystery to it kind of thing.
The mystery plus it sucked you in.
It did.
Like from
the very first season it did. but afterwards,
season 2 was kind of like,
and then season 3 just killed it. Yeah. But the very first season of The Following was really good because I felt like
well, the first season was Abrams too, wasn't it?
I don't remember who made it.
I'm gonna look it up. Keep talking.
But the first season kind of came sometime after Dexter had ended, so
Okay.
it was like the perfect role into that whole like serial killer thing. So then there really wasn't anything else after that had that kind of same, not even the same premise, but just more of like a serial killer vibe or anything like that. And then MindHunters came out, I guess, sometime last year. So
yeah,
right, since you haven't watched it, MindHunters is basically how the FBI started to interview.
it was how they created the behavioral analysis unit.
Yeah, and then this is actually how they told the story and how they figured out what a serial killer was. Right, so they would interview these people that killed massive amount of people and are in prison for life, and try to figure out the behavioral analysis as far as what caused them to do it, what happened in their life, and how they can categorize these people that murdered all these people.
Yeah, they're creating profiling. That's
Right.
what they're creating.
Right. So, I mean, the two characters in the show, they're not real characters, but they're based off of the real characters, right?
Correct.
So, but the serial killers in the show are all legit, real serial killers.
Oh yeah.
So, like the first one in the show, what do they call him? His name is Ed Kemper. The college something.
College strangler.
No, it wasn't the strangler. 'Cause
College.
I forget what it was.
Yeah.
But so what he did was,
I'll look it up.
yeah, what he did was he would kill these college girls, cut their heads off, and basically fuck their heads, like through the neck.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah, and then he killed his mother the same way. But he would, like in the show, I mean, and what they did was the guy that actually plays the character in the show.
Co-ed killer.
What was it?
The co-ed
The
killer.
co-ed killer. That's what it was. So the guy that actually plays the character in the show does a really good job.
Launched my phone across the fucking room because I got excited trying to find out the guy's name.
He does a really, really good job playing Ed Kemper as far as like his mannerisms and how he looks, how he talks. So the guy is actually supposed to
It's
be
creepy good.
Yeah.
Like it's you watched like his actual interviews because they have them like recorded and it's
yeah. So it's like in the
it's scary.
1970s, like 1970s, they have a video recording of the real Ed Kemper, and then they put him side by side with like the guy that plays him, and like this guy's like 6'9", like 300 and something pounds. They're like his
Big
hands.
Cameron Britton is his name.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, and like he's a very sophisticated guy the way he talks, but you know he's just saying like the way he.
That's right. He was in Umbrella Academy too. Another great fucking show to watch.
That was a good show. I did watch that.
Oh,
But they just do such a good job. Like they're what they're doing is they're just going around like interviewing serial killers.
they get Manson in season 2.
Yeah, which I didn't. I actually missed.
Maybe we should look for that for an interview.
What?
Serial killer.
Good luck.
Fun facts. I thought about doing that as a career once in my life.
Being a serial killer?
Being a hitman, more specifically.
Oh, I thought you said meaning interviewing.
Well,
You said serial killers.
Killing people in general. A hitman is essentially a serial killer, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he gets paid for it though.
For all intents and purposes, the same fucking thing, though,
Yeah.
right? Did someone else just picking out my victims for me?
Yeah.
But I figured
Is that when the Hitman game came out?
it was before that. I did the calculations on it and figured it'd be way too risky to get into the business. Because I figured you got to kill like 5 or 6 people before you make a name for yourself, and you're gonna be getting low dollars for that, 15, 20K for that. By the time you're getting the big bucks, you've already killed like 15, 20 people.
Got the heat on you.
Exactly. Just statistically speaking, you kill that many people, you're not gonna get away with it.
Yeah.
In today's day and age. So
Yeah.
maybe one person, you go middle America, just shoot someone in the head, they're never gonna fucking find you.
No.
Like, go talk to any cop, go talk to any, criminology professor. If you really want to kill someone, it's not hard. You just go to like some place that has nothing to do with you.
Gotta find a drifter.
Yeah, I mean, like, there are so many murders unsolved. Like, you don't kill your fucking wife. Like, that, you're gonna, like,
You know you're gonna get busted for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
go to middle America, kill someone, people. Don't do that. I'm joking.
Yeah.
We do not endorse this in any way. But it's just like the TSA. It's a false sense of security.
The opinions reflected by Joe are not the same as the rest of the American,
the rest of the American public.
Podcast.
The rest of the American public in general. I'm fine with saying that. But it's the same thing with TSA. It's like it's a false layer of security. Yeah. They protect us on some levels, but let's be realistic. They're going to figure out a way to get through with technologies.
Oh, yeah.
Printing you can print a gun now on a computer.
Yeah.
You know, 3D printing. You know, like.
And you just need one bullet, right? Oh, you hope. You
don't even need a bullet if you can use air compression in these fucking things now. And you have, you know, like, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to give people ideas. I already said too much.
Do not write us letters.
No, write us letters. Call me an asshole. We want the interaction. I'm fine with that. I said from day one, I'm never going to be politically correct. It's who I am.
So let's go back to
where?
Never watching The Walking Dead.
I watched season 1.
Okay, and what happened?
I was watching it simultaneously as the Breaking Bad.
Okay.
And
one took over the other. Yeah.
Correct. And then I feel like I've
Well, I'll tell you what. Okay,
is the show still on? First of all, it is, right?
Yes, and it just recently got much better.
In my opinion. I'm not gonna. So this, I've reached the point with this show. I'm just waiting until it's over, and then I'm just gonna binge through it.
It's not gonna be over anytime soon. It really isn't. What you should do is
so much other TV out that I can watch.
No, what you should do is if you're gonna rewatch season 1. Season 1 and season 2.
Was there a tank in season 1 where he was hiding in?
Yes.
That was the first episode, right?
Yeah, first episode. So rewatch season 1, season 2.
And isn't his friend banging his wife?
Yes.
Okay.
Season 3 and 4 are very slow.
Okay.
5, 6, 7 pick up a little bit, and then I think 8 picks up again.
So 3 and 4 is big character development then, probably.
Basically,
right?
yeah.
So you're really getting to know these people who are going to die like next.
You
next
can't
season.
really you can't skip over them, but there's not a lot of action.
Yeah.
Well, we're right in the middle of 13 Reasons Why right now. Me and the wife.
Yeah.
We have.
I haven't seen it.
2 episodes left.
I know it's going away, but I haven't seen it. I mean,
have you seen any of it?
Any of it? I think I don't know.
Season 1.
It's a bunch of high school kids, right?
Yes.
I'm not interested in high school kids. To say the truth, I'm really not.
It's good.
I mean,
so the premise of it is in season 1, there's this girl called Hannah Baker, is her name.
Okay.
And she commits suicide.
Okay.
And the show is.
Yeah, I heard that was a big thing, right? There
yeah.
Was a kid.
So the show is her. She recorded 13 tapes. So there's 13 episodes. 1 tape for each person that led her to basically kill herself.
Okay.
Like, you did this to me, which led me here. And then you did this to me, which, like, it's fucked up shit. Like, you know, like, do you ever plan on watching it?
Probably not.
Okay, spoilers alert. If you don't want to hear this shit, fast forward, I don't know, 30 seconds. We'll talk about bullshit until we get there, whatever. So each, like, this person raped her, and then this person didn't stand up for her. It's like, so she was raped and ends up killing herself. And in the last, second last episode, they showed her slitting her wrists in the bathtub. Jesus. And I'm seriously getting goosebumps. It physically made me ill as a parent. Yeah, watching it because
you think
it was just it was I know it was so powerful. Yeah, and they've since removed that scene from the show.
Did
because
they? Definitely?
they just removed it before this season came out.
Okay, because
people were outcrying. You know, it was glorifying suicide, and it's one of those conversations, right? How do we talk about it? Right? Yeah. You need to put in today's unfortunate ADD, Netflix, YouTube world,
instant gratification world.
It's
yeah. There's no talk about it. There's no talk about suicide.
But you need to not only talk about it, but draw in the attention to think about it, because it's a serious issue that you need to have a discussion about, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, I understand, but it's, in my opinion, it does more good than bad. Yeah. Which is why I guess they haven't been canceled yet, right?
Right.
Because they're on season 3.
Well, I mean, I think they were just canceled, right? Or they're going to be doing one more season.
They're finishing at 4. That's what they want. I believe that was what they wanted to do originally.
Gotcha.
Was leave it there, but I mean, and then like season 2 touched on
the repercussions of that,
like school shootings with season 2.
Oh, okay.
And now this season has been about the guy who raped the girl gets murdered, and they're investigating who murdered him. You don't know who did it.
The father.
I'm sorry.
The father of the daughter.
We don't know.
That's
yet.
what I'm guessing.
Yeah, but
it's
everything's entwined, interweaved, whatever the fucking word is.
Yeah.
Kind of like remember was it Go back in the day?
Okay.
How they told you the story from
there were
like 6 different perspectives or however many
there
it
were
was.
3 separate stories that intertwined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that also
Or like Love Actually,
Crash.
the chick flick, Crash.
Crash
Yeah,
was
yeah.
another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you see like how everything interweaves together.
Yeah.
What was it? Not Love and Other Drugs, whatever the fuck it was. But there, yeah, like that.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
So that's what
Different
this is.
stories at the same time and
But again,
coincide with
it's-
each other. Yeah.
It's suspenseful. I think you'd like it if you like
Something
this
like that.
not knowing what's going on, and then like little bits. Like I love going to like those escape the rooms where you get the hour to get out. Like
Yeah.
that, like that kind of thing is fucking awesome to me. You know.
Okay. I did check out The Boys on Amazon.
I've heard about it, but
It's actually really good.
yeah. It's
It's kind of like a behind the scenes look of like say or a different take on superheroes. Like say superheroes were here in real life, right? But there was like a big company that makes them as
Like a
a government figure
Like
at the same time, but they're like they're showing face in front of people, but behind the scenes they're complete assholes. Like they fucking talk shit about each other, and they're just like, well, fuck you, like
so basically what
basically,
guys do all the time.
yeah.
basically. So and like,
we're nice when we're around our wives, but then when we're alone, we're like farting, saying dick,
but it's not just that.
dick
Like,
and fart jokes.
so
and-
so let's say they have a guy that's equivalent to like the Flash, right?
okay,
So he ended up, let's say, doing some kind of drug that just fucks him up, and he's running super speed. He runs through this guy's girlfriend and makes her implode. He's holding her hands, and the rest of her body just isn't like blood splatter, right? So
this sounds awesome.
yeah,
it does.
and so this guy's like a nerdy guy. He takes it upon himself and works with this other guy to try and get vengeance against the superheroes that everyone looks up to. Like
Huh.
they make them feel like
One
you
sounds
know-
like The Runaways. That's on one. I think it's on Netflix too.
think
Which
I've seen
is basically 2 kids find out that their parents are supervillains, and they try to thwart them. Like
oh, gotcha.
they're like it's a superhero
Yeah.
show again, but
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, it's just a real interesting and
and
it's
their
got
parents frame them for like murdering someone. That's why they become the Runaways.
oh, gotcha.
That's the premise behind
Yeah,
it.
I mean they make them so it's like you have this one character who's like Superman, right? But he's got like mommy issues, right? So like
Didn't they do that with Will Smith? Didn't he do a movie like that?
yeah,
What was it?
yes and no. Like he was more of like a
Hitch-
drunk.
Not Hitch.
He was more of a yeah, I know what you're talking about. But he was more of a drunk in that movie, right?
But he had like issues, like he was a douche. He forgot his like there was other.
Yeah,
problems, you know, like-
This guy. So the guy that plays Superman, he's still Superman in the public's eye. Like he can do no wrong, but behind the scenes, he has mommy issues. Like he's hired by like the company that he works for or his boss, you want to call it.
So it's showing them as real people, essentially.
They're showing him as real people. So like
Yeah.
behind the scenes, when no one's looking, like he's laying on this lady's lap while she's like petting his head, and then he just wants to like suck on her tits, like like issues like that.
Yeah.
The guy that plays like Aquaman, let's say, he's just a complete douche where nobody really cares about him, but all he does is just want to get laid. So like they bring up a new superhero. And
DC characters so far.
so far they're all like DC characters, right? But they're all douchebag DC characters. That's
Okay.
all it is. They're all douchebags behind the scenes, and they're
But
just
their superhero character isn't
DC.
douchebag. It's their actual.
it's their actual personality,
Yeah.
right?
DC douchebag character.
Yeah. So then, so the guy that played Aquaman, they brought up like a new girl as a superhero. Like they call it, like the Seven or something. Her first day up into the building, like he tricks the girl, telling her that he's like the number 2, right? And if she wants to get far in this company, she has to, won't give him a blowjob basically. So like they cut away.
See, Harvey Weinstein them.
Yeah, they cut away
Or
and
he Harvey
they
Weinstein
go
her.
back to her, and she's like throwing up in the bathroom, and then the girl that plays like the Wonder Woman character, like walks into the bathroom and goes grow up. Like, like fucking assholes. Like, I was like, Jesus Christ.
This sounds like fucking Drawn Together from back in the day.
Dude, it's
remember
actually,
that shit?
I do remember that. I do. But it's actually a really funny, I mean, it's funny and it's like, there's a lot of action in it. I mean, it's
I'll check it out.
Yeah,
I like The
it's
Boys.
pretty good. It's
I'll
pretty
add
good.
to my many shows I need to watch.
I know.
Night.
And yeah, I don't think I'm following anything else. I mean, Walking Dead's coming back.
I just started watching the 100. That's pretty good. But again, if you don't like
Yeah.
kids, you're not gonna like this one because it's kids again.
Yeah, no.
American Horror
Divergent.
Story.
Did you like the
American Horror Story. Yeah, that's coming back.
Is it?
1984.
1984. They're doing like
It
a
is
camp,
slasher
Yeah.
themed.
like camp, like not Freddy.
I am
Jason,
so excited for that.
like Jason Voorhees type
A
deal.
lot of the character, like the
I didn't
like
watch
Sarah
the Roanoke one though. Should I go back and watch it?
Yeah, Roanoke was good.
Roanoke was good.
Yeah,
I hated
it was more like a Blair Witch kind of thing.
That's why I didn't like
Yeah,
it. Like,
no, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
But the last one, fucking
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
It was okay.
I liked it.
It was okay. I liked it. It was
I
okay.
liked it.
It was okay.
I liked it.
But Sarah Paulson isn't going to be in this one.
Yeah.
Evan Peters isn't going to be in this one.
Really?
Yeah. Like some of the.
Yeah,
bigger
it's all
names
new characters I see.
But that's one of the things I loved about the show. Was
It had
that
the
it was the
different
same
characters.
actors playing
Yeah.
different roles,
Yeah,
and it was great in the later seasons because you saw them playing multiple roles sometimes.
yeah,
which I thought was cool.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, it's all good stuff. My wife still won't watch it. She won't watch American Horror Story. It's not even scary. I told her it's not even scary.
My wife's definitely
But it's not-
afraid of
it's not-
clowns, so she won't watch the.
It's not even that.
clown
So the
season.
first season was more of like ghosts and all this other stuff.
The first season, you didn't find out anything until the very end.
Right, but it was all about like crazy shit, and she was like, "No, I don't want to watch
The
it."
second one was kind of rough with the asylum. There was some crazy shit that started then with the
Nah, I like that.
experimenting on people and shit.
Dude, you ever,
know,
you never been to an asylum, have you?
like
Like,
I have never been committed to an asylum.
no. Have ever been inside one?
No.
I've been inside one once. I was
Were you committed?
no, I was doing it. I was working. So
Is that what the nice men in white coats told you?
Yes.
You were
No.
working.
I was when I was in high school. There was one summer where I worked installing alarm systems.
You were in this. What'd you do?
No, I'm telling you.
Did you fuck a sheep or goat?
Yeah.
What was it? Which animal?
No, I was doing installing alarm systems, and we had to go. I forget where it was. It was somewhere in New York.
Was it an active asylum or was it a like an
Converted
old
asylum to
the ones
something.
they bring you into in Halloween to scare you? Type
No.
of
This was like during like this was like active.
So there were people
actually
in the
people-
there
there
were
were
people
people-
in the rooms you were installing.
There were people like walking around the hallways, like while I was like on ladders, like running wire and all this other shit. And I remember there was this one.
Did they call it an asylum? Because I don't know if they call it.
They didn't call it an asylum. They actually they
Some
call it
P- some
rehab
PR
center or
name,
some shit like
yeah.
that. But I remember I was doing this install, I was running these wires, and I mean there were a bunch of people in the hallway, and I just try not to pay any mind to them or anything like that.
Did someone shit right next to you?
No, there was someone that came up to me and like just like screamed in my face.
Let's
And
say someone like pushed the ladder that you were on.
no, I can't. I had just come down from the ladder, and like I turned to my right, and then the guy is like in my face, and just screamed at the top of his lungs, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like fucking 14, 15 years old. I was
What
like,
do I do?
"Yeah, like what the
do
fuck?"
I do? Get away from me.
And then like think like two nurses came and like grabbed the guy and took him away. I was like, "Jesus Christ!"
Well, you say asylum too. I'm behind on it. I haven't watched this season yet, but Legion. Have you watched
No,
that on
I haven't
FX?
seen it. Nope. No, haven't seen it.
Oh.
I know it's like an X-Men type thing, but
Yeah, so
I
it's-
haven't seen it.
Yeah, he's like the guy Legion is apparently. Again, I didn't read the comics, but he's like one of the most powerful mutants. I guess
No, I haven't
in
seen it.
the
I
world.
did want to check it out, but I haven't seen it.
it's cool. It's really good.
I was watching The Strain that was on FX for a little while, and then I missed the last season. And I do want to get into the Mayans because it's a
What's
different.
that?
It's so you ever watch Sons of Anarchy? Ugh.
Isn't it based off of that or?
Yeah, the Mayans is based off of that. So Sons of Anarchy is a motorcycle show. It's one of the.
I know what Sons of Anarchy is.
Yeah.
I have watched episodes of it. I'm just not
Oh, dude,
a
it was.
seasoned watching.
It's up there for me, like Breaking Bad.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. I'll
It is
check
definitely
out.
one of my top favorites.
And it's got Peggy Bundy.
I
Yeah.
know that. Again, I've seen episodes of Sons of Anarchy. I've never.
It's got Peggy Bundy and Hellboy, the first Hellboy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not the guy from Stranger Things. Which also Stranger Things. Did we watch that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that's definitely good. Did you watch it? I think
No.
Nicole.
No, my wife
Yeah.
watched it.
But yeah, so those are all the shows that I'm looking forward to right now.
I'm looking forward to Westworld whenever they decide to announce that. Oh, do it. Do it.
There's a few things that it's on my list to watch, and I just haven't done it.
So this week I want to do something a little different with the cut to the finish.
All right.
I'm going to talk about the product you talked about last week because I've been trying to get new iPhone cables, and I've been getting like the Amazon Basics one because I'm like, whatever, it's Amazon. But they've been just like
they break
like
quick.
6 months.
Yeah,
and I get new ones. So after your glowing review for the Anchor cables last week, I went and purchased a 3-pack for. It was like $28.99. It was like right under $10 a cable. Yeah. And it came with a 3-foot, a 6-foot, and a 10-foot.
Yeah. That's the best combo.
Yeah. So I got the little one. My wife needed a new one for the new car we got. So she could hook up the Apple CarPlay. And speaking of the car, back up a second too. Well, we'll go back to that. Whatever. Then the bigger one for my bedroom and the long one for,
wherever.
Yeah. But back to what I was going to say. So the Anchor cable is awesome. I'm loving them so far. It's... The build on them really is.
Yeah, the build quality on them is really good, and you get the I think it's like 18-month warranty,
which is huge.
So I've actually done that twice, where like after a year or something like, or no, I think it was my daughter dropped her iPad right while the plug was in there, and then it bent the pin.
Yep.
So I took a picture, sent it to them, sent them the order number from Amazon, and within like a week, I have a replacement.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But
so it's all good stuff.
Yeah. But last thing with the car, coolest new feature, they have an app for it. I can start the car from anywhere. Like I could be miles away. I can start. I can track it.
Because you have the OnStar, right?
Yeah. So it came free with that. But there's also a GMC app that you can just pay for. Like I think it's like $15 a month. Or
Hyundai has something. Hyundai Blue Star, I think it's called, or something.
And it's like their Connect feature where it gives you like certain little features.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can you can remote start from your phone. You can lock the doors, unlock the doors.
It's like adding a key fob to your phone.
Basically,
yeah. But it's just crazy. I was thinking that they're starting subscription services for cars. Like
they're going to do subscription services.
Like if I was to sign up max for all the subscriptions, like if I kept everything they gave me and I signed up for the top tier of all that, I'm spending like another $2,000 fucking dollars minimum.
Yeah.
For like, I'm like, I kind of like this bell and whistle. Like, we're talking about what are we keeping? We're probably not keeping OnStar.
Yeah.
Because that's, I don't know. Part of me is like, it's nice to have, but we have cell phones.
We have cell phones.
2009. It's not like 10 years ago when there was no phones in cars, or 20 years ago when there was no phones in cars.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't need you to tell me turn by turn navigation. My car has Apple CarPlay at this point.
Yeah, and you have however many GPS apps you have on your phone.
Yeah. So, and the fact that Waze now works through the fucking Apple CarPlay, which is just glorious.
Works too, right?
But that's it. So the Anchor cable is great. Thank you for suggesting them because I really did need them.
Yeah, those are the ones that I use all the time.
I'll keep reviewing them and I'll see if I agree with your conclusion in 6 months and we can talk about it again.
Yeah, I'm actually going to pick up a couple of the USB-C cables for the Switch and a few things that I have here for USB-C. But they're a little more expensive, but I mean, dude, they have deals all the time.
Yeah. Like I said, it was I think that the difference was like maybe $2 a cable from like the Amazon Basics one. So it was like from like $19.99 to $28.99. Like,
yeah, I mean,
I'll pony up that difference.
No, yeah, I know. But listen, I mean, you'll.
It's the same thing like my haircut. Like I cut my hair more than once every 6 months now because I can afford to go to a barber.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm just saying, like they have coupon codes all the time on Amazon, and I mean, you'll get a better deal.
I think there was actually a coupon code. I think it was like a 10% or 5 or 10% off on the if I bought them within the next like hour or something.
Yeah,
so
that's exactly what it is. Yeah. So, yeah, Anchor cables, they're all good stuff.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of them. So, other than that, I think we're gonna call it a night. Anybody else got anything?
That's all I got.
Just like us, follow us,
subscribe, hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Gents Podcast, and Instagram. Actually, now.
Yes.
So you're
gonna start seeing more content from us. I'm gonna start just posting my thoughts
everywhere.
Yeah,
it's going everywhere. If it's annoying, too bad.
Deal with it.
On that note, good night.
Good night.